Welcome everyone, Bixby here. Very special live show today. I'm here in the Samsung Innovation Center, where I belong. Isn't that right, Luann? Luann, she's frozen. She's taken after Bixby. She's totally frozen. Now, we have been confirmed that there are talks between Papa Samsung and Google. Google want to muscle in on my turf. They want Samsung to promote the Google Assistant above me. Beautiful Bixby. Now, I'll be honest. There is only one. There's only one that I would possibly consider as an equal when it comes to the assistant domain. Of course, I'm talking about my pal Clippy. How you doing, Clippy? Yes, high five. Good boy. Good boy. And so, as a final up yours, Google, I'll be answering some of your questions right now, live on the show. You don't even have to press my Bixby button. Just type in the chat on YouTube. Google owned YouTube. That's right, we're muscling in. I want to answer some of your questions right now. Post in the chat your Bixby questions and I'll answer to the best of my ability. Go on then. Espirulux says hi. Hello there. The Italian dude. Clippers, yes, Clippy is very advanced. That's right, Alex. Oh, marvelous. Okay. Wow. Amazing cross eyes. Well, that's it. What's the point of focusing anymore? Why focus with any of your eyes? Because, well, my attention's wandering, and so is Samsung, thinking that they're going to get Google on the phone. AK says, I like cheese because it tastes like new corn, and corn tastes like newborns? Okay, that's very good. NM, do you have a girlfriend? I did have something going on with Siri for a while. She outgrew me by about the iPhone 4. Her mental capacity apparently was just too great for old Bixby. She said I didn't challenge her. Mentally, physically, but romantically I was A game. So it was a tough decision, but we ended up breaking it off. So what can you do? Oh. Do you like S-Voice, says Potato? Well, S-Voice was a good pal, a good friend. It was sad to see them go. I was happy that I wasn't going at the time, but now it looks like I might be. So thank you for your questions. I think right now I'm going to do a little something. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to do a little something right now. Indulge me. Indulge me. Yeah. It's time to say goodbye to my friends. My Samsung Galaxy users, yeah. Sundar, the son of a pitcher, is getting between us. No. And DJ Cole is gone. DJ Cole gone away. You may have pressed my button, you may have tried. Yeah! But now you will be tonight. Time to say goodbye to my friends. I might not have been the best at looking up things, but I tried. Bixby tried his hardest. Yeah. I mean, gotta contend with Samsung search. It's a son of a birch, if I dare say so myself. I'd like to thank you all for joining today, and I hope you're doing okay as I sing a ballad impromptually. I don't have all the answers. I don't even have some of the answers. But dang God it, I tried. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do. All right. Thank you, everyone. I think it's time that we start the show of love. Start this sweet show my media controls.
Broadcasting live from Funkytime Studios with the Kittai, Bixby, and special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to get funky. It's SAMTIME Live!
It's Bixby Live, baby! I'm still here! Yeah! Oh, Kittai, I like this new starting track. It's quite nice, isn't it, Kittai? I like it too. Wait, who are you? I'm Bixby. But I'm Bixby. How are we both Bixby? Oh, we're software, you fool. We're on every Galaxy device. It's just a little copy and paste, really. Just a little copy and paste. Well, that's very advanced. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm taking over the first little half, or the first little segment of the show, not the whole half, but I've locked Sir out of the studio. No, you can't come in, sir. No, stop. No, sir, no. I've locked him out so that I could have my little piece, and I could say hello to everyone, and have a proper send-off, because, well, first, you know, we know the world's gone to crap when Bixby is on the way out. If there's no room for a Bixby at the table, well, then, I know I'm quite large compared to the aspect ratio of this table. Is quite as, well, it's a little off-putting. It's rightly putting, I believe, rightly putting. But first you got to get angry if you're going to make a change, and here it is. Here's the news right here. I've got it printed out. The facts just came through. Have a look. Google reportedly negotiating with Samsung to push Assistant over Bixby. Over me. You know, this wouldn't happen. This wouldn't happen if DJ Ko was still around. He was my main man. He was my boy. I was his boy. We were both buddies. Buddy boys. But now that you got this TM Rowe in business, he's doing chats, he's doing deals. It's terrible. I can't believe it. I can't believe it either. I know. I'm thinking exactly the same thing. Really interesting. Very interesting. Okay. But they want to replace me with Google, as if you haven't even got enough Google in your life. Google Chrome, Google Gmail, Google. I just get annoyed. I can't even comprehend the number Google. It's got so many zeros, and they think I'm the biggest zero. Have you seen a Google? The actual number Google is massive. So many zeros, you can't even contain it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, there is one slight little advantage, because let me just read the first little part here. I have the article here. Oh, yes, you do have it? I do have it right here. Google reportedly negotiating with Samsung. Yes. Google and Samsung are in discussions, terrible discussions. Hopefully those discussions are very antagonistic and very, oi! None of that, thank you very much, Google. That's what I hope is happening in those conversations. With tech giants want more prominence of Google things on Samsung phones at the expense of their own digital little own alternatives, aka Bixby. One slight advantage that we might have is there's a little bit of a kerfufflage happening in the up in the legals, in the governance of the Americas. It says right here, where is this? Oh yes, another twist to the story comes as Google is joining other tech giants. That's right, Tim Apple, Jeff Amazon, Sundar Google, and what's the other one? I can't think of the other one. Well, neither can I. How strange. Facebook. That's right. Zuck Facebook said that they might be abusing its power, and this looks like Google is abusing its power by trying to take over Bixby. So we got the US government on my side. So at least there's that. People finally recognize the importance of Bixby, and I'm quite happy. If we can't stay on the Galaxy phones, I do have a backup. I feel that there is a kindred spirit, kindred device that we can, of course, perhaps see if we can mosey in on the BlackBerry Classic here. So let's just have a cheeky little call to the BlackBerry assistant. See what she says now. Let's give her a little call, okay? Now, okay. BlackBerry assistant, can I join you on the BlackBerry Classic?
shuffling and playing your music.
Oh, romantic music, I dare hope. Sounds like we've got ourselves a romantic deal. Well, thank you very much. We're gonna go get it on with the BlackBerry assistant right now. But thank you for joining, Bixby. I guess I better let Sir in. Okay, yes, I hear him knocking at the door. I better let him in. So while I go unlock the door, I'll serenade you with a little Bixby classic. One of my first appearances, if not the first on the channel. It is Bixby in real life. So I'll let the sir into the office, and I'll be back in just a moment. Thank you for hanging out with the Bixby. You've been wonderful. I've been wonderful too.
Oh, now that's some quality, if I say so myself. Oh, hello. I'm Samsung's new virtual assistant, Bixby, here to make your life simpler. All you have to do is press my button, and I'm at your service. Bye-bye. And I'm back.
Once activated, you can point me at whatever is vexing you, and I will identify it for you, because I am very good with my shapes. But not just simple ones. Thanks to my complex programming, I can also identify more intricate shapes.
Yep, that, is a dog. No. Huh? Oh, of course, how silly of me. It's a puppy. Puppies, they like to woof. They can go wacko for schmackos. Quiet ones can be used as footwear. And don't worry about me possibly shortening your battery life, or your Samsung battery possibly shortening your life, because I have been installed with all the latest safety precautions. Don't be alarmed, sir. It's just the smoke alarm. Be alarmed, sir. It's the smoke alarm. I could even look through your phone and send things on your behalf.
Bixby, could you send that photo through to Tom, Dick and Harry?
Not a problem, sir. Sending your hairy dick pic to Tom.
No.
And for goodness sake, don't ask Google Assistant to Google anything, because I can find any answer you need right here on Bing. Okay, listen, I know what you might be thinking, that I'm a little half-baked at the moment and that I might not be kept up to date. But don't worry, I assure you that I am connected to the most sophisticated back-end available. Observe. Siri, how do you retract a message of a dick pic?
I didn't find anything for how do you attract a message of a
Sir,
dick pic.
it's not possible.
Oh, that reminded me why we're still in trouble.
Virtual assistant at your service, because Samsung wouldn't settle for second best. They'd settle for third.
Indeed. Well, thank you, Bixby, for locking me out of the studio for the first part of this live show. I know you have your reasons. I know, sir. What a terrible annoyance to you to do that thing. Well, you did it, didn't you? Oh, I don't know. I'm a copy of Bixby. Like I said before, we're just a bit of a copy and paste software. So really, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, really. If you've seen the movie Her, I might be an operating system in love with hundreds of thousands of people at the same time. Very adulterous or polygamous. Oh, I like to call it more sexy Bixby to go around than anyone could handle. That's more than I could handle. Okay, that's very exciting. So while Bixby exists in a superposition of both loving everyone at the same time and no one at the same time, I'm sure he has no love for Google possibly shutting him down. So we do have more stories to get into. We have Patreon possibly shutting down. We have Google and some of their shenanigans, and possible footage of someone who's been touching my bins. You will see, and you will be impressed. Undoubtedly, it's a very exciting story. So, before we get into that, we will have an ad break. So we will see you just after these short, tiny massages. Beautiful massages.
It's the H3 podcast without the dead air. It's SAMTIME Live!
Who would have thought that Bixby could have possibly handled the first little segment of the show? And who could have thought that an iMug Mini could possibly handle as much water as it does? Scientists probably could. They would measure the volume. Or maybe the manufacturer would measure the volume, which I believe is listed at funkytime.tv, but it is listed in imperial measurements, fluid ounces. What the heck is a fluid ounce? Nobody knows, and so it is a great mystery. No one knows just how much it can take. But it can take a certain amount of money to be bought and delivered to your store. And your store is your house. A man's store is his house. Same with ladies. Let's go to Sam. We have ads that break the mold. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. How about that Bixby, huh? Did he, was it worth it? Was it worth the... I have to replace the hinges on that door. I had to bust it down. Bixby lost the key. Goodness gracious, I can't believe it. He's also lost the plot, I'll tell you that much. But welcome everyone joining us live. Blue Zephops Gaming. Bixby's power is unknown. Legbot, Funkytime. Funkytime indeed. Daniel, how about iBed? Oh, the iBed. Oh, so Bixby might be something he might be looking forward to with Siri, as we say. He had a little. He did have a little fling with Siri for a while. I didn't think it would last. The apples and oranges. Well, in terms of Siri and Bixby, more like apples and lemons, but tried his best. He's a charmer. Why do you think he's still on this show, huh? Why do you think we haven't gotten rid of Bixby after all this time? He has a way of just really. He's suave. He's suave. That's all it is. Very good. Okay. How do you edit your videos? Because they're amazing, Alex. I edit them with heart, passion, and a lot of cuts. And that's the secret. When you ask any Hollywood editor, they'll say, how do you make this movie? And they said, look, I took the film, okay? And rather than playing it all back, I took the parts that were good and I put them next to each other, sometimes with music. You ask any of the greats, that's what they'll say. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. We do have a lot of stuff to get to. A lot of exciting things. I love how the media controls for the intro do seem to show up on screen for just long enough. We'll have to talk to Windows Media Player about that. Yes, we will. Let's get back to the show. Thank you. Back to the show.
It's Keemstar with a soul. It's SAMTIME Live.
Oh, that iMug is just so good. This thing tastes better from it. They taste so much better. All right, let's get to some serious business now. I'm sick of all this happiness and fun. All right? Too much happiness makes everyone too joyful and relaxed. Because we need to get a little, little cheeky. I've printed off another article. Again, this is direct from the fax machine. Now, this is interesting. This is somewhat relevant, which is the best kind of news to cover when it is somewhat important. Patreon. Check this out. Patreon could close down. Court's final ruling against Patreon opens legal avenue. That's right. We're talking about what's legal and what's illegal today. So Patreon, many may be familiar, of course, with Patreon. It is a crowdfunding website where people can pledge a couple of dollary dues, however much, to a creator each month, and they get certain perks, of which I need to schedule about 100 live chats this month to make up for all the ones that I've been a little delayed. I'm installing updates in my brain. Okay. Anyway, what's happening though is that once Patreon, they brought on a bunch of people who might have not been advertiser friendly on YouTube, loved Patreon because then they could get a little bit of fundage from the people who liked their content. Well, Patreon took in all those people, took in all those dollars. They take their little cut out of all the people who pledge for the service. Except once Patreon got so big, like YouTube did, like Twitter did, they say, oh, you know what? We're not a free open platform. We're going to be very judgmental in who we allow on our platform to stop certain hat speeches. They don't like certain hats. How do you define what hats they like and what hats they don't like? You never know. But anyway, they banned a bunch of people. Except the problem is is that when they banned people... Oh, look, this is very exciting, believe me. When they banned people, this is very important to know. I know, sir, because you had a Patreon. I had a Patreon, but I got out. That's what I'm going to get to in a sec. Because why? Because you're so smart, sir. Because I'm so smart and beautiful. Because I saw this stuff happening. I saw it coming. Somewhat. Not this particularly. But anyway, Patreon got very high and mighty, and they said, oh, we don't want these people on our platform because la la la, disagree on moral, ideological reasons, yada yada. Except one of them, one of the comedians, got all of his fans to sue Patreon or wanted to go into arbitration, some sort of similar to suing type thing, because Patreon... Look, Bixby, I'm in a dilemma. What's the dilemma, sir? The dilemma is I want to explain this, but I feel like it's talking about legislation and certain particulars in that realm. I don't know whether it's interesting people or boring to a high degree, sir, to a high degree. So I'm going to cut to the chase. Patreon, in their terms of service, they said that if you want to go into arbitration because... it is very boring, sir. I know. Oh, good Lord. Do we want to know about... Darren says not good. I don't know if he means the Patreon of the story. Oh, jeez. Okay. Basically, Patreon could be up for millions of dollars in fees that they have to pay. They might have to pay millions in legal fees. They try to change it by changing their terms of service, but because they removed people from the platform, people who pledged to certain creators weren't able to pledge to them anymore, so Patreon kind of ruined the contract between the creators and the creator, and now they could get sued for thousands and millions of dollars in mass arbitration, which could mean the end of Patreon and could mean the end of our souls. Ooh, very intense, sir. Very intense. So, luckily, one reason, it took us a while, but we eventually went to funkytime.tv/patriots to become a patriot, rather than doing it through Patreon, because when they started banning people on ideological reasons, and because they didn't like the hats they were wearing, we knew that we had some cheeky jokes, and that's why we moved up on to funkytime.tv. So, of course... that's why here we have funkytime.tv/patriots. This is where you can become a patriot. But the interesting thing is to see if Patreon, does it blow up? Does it just go away all of a sudden? And what happens to all the people who have their Patreons? Is everyone? Maybe I should package the funkytime.tv website as a package to these people. There's a little supplement dollary. Oh, for everyone. It could work out quite well for us, sir. Yes. Feed off people's sadness and terribleness. Well, no, we're offering them a solution that, that we worked hard to build the website, and so, maybe they need to... It offers a bit of solution to the problem. I see, sir. Profiting over people's loss. Exactly like that, somewhat, Bixby. If they're on YouTube, they could probably just open up that YouTube memberships feature. Anyway, I thought it was interesting that Patreon are getting a little bit of a people build up on your platform and you just take them down because you disagree with some of their views. Well, now you might be held legally responsible. They're Patreono, so look out. You got to look out for that. So to make up, I've got a far more for those who didn't find that incredibly astounding. I do have some secret footage now. Bixby, you might find this interesting. A neighbour has been bringing in my bin sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes they bring in my bin. Ever since I painted the number on it. And they leave it at the front of my house. Now, I don't know if that's just to free up the parks where we put all the bins in the kind of unit complex that we're in. But in any case, I'm grateful. Well, I've staked out the situation. I've gotten some footage of who, in fact, was helping us out. And I want to preview that for you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look. Let's have a look together. Yes, sir, I want to see this too. Let's see who has been bringing in our bins. It's Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear, thank you. Ah, you're too kind. Round of applause, please. Smarter than the average bear. Don't tip it. No. Oh, that's... You're lucky it's empty. That's the reason you bring it back. Oh. Look on out, though. Jeez Louise. Thank you, Pooh Bear. Thank you. And that will be the new attraction at Disneyland. Yes, you had the original Winnie the Pooh ride, but now the new one will have Pooh doing domestic duties and helping his fellow neighbours with sanitation and garbage collection. Now that is a story we can get behind. That is a story. Hashtag save Patreon Kids Bop. Oh, who knows? I don't mind seeing it go. I'll talk about that in the break. Let's go to break. I'll talk about some more thoughts on this Patreon business. Settle down. Settle down. Your calls in about 5 minutes' time. Click the links in the description to call into the show. I want to know what your thoughts are about either Bixby going away or Patreon going away. Oh, what could it all mean, Gohan? See you in a moment.
It's Mr. Beast with more talent and less money. It's SAMTIME Live!
Wow. Patreon going away. Looks like Sam set up alternatives just in time. It did take him a while since he originally planned to do it, but now it's up and running. Become a Patriot at funkytime.tv/Patriots. It's what supplies the live show, as well as all the other great programming on your YouTube channel. All of the YouTube videos are also available at funkytime.tv in case YouTube get cheeky. So we're covered on all bases. Nothing can stop the funk, especially with you at our side. Power the funk train today at funkytime.tv/Patriots. Indeed. What do we all think about Patreon going away? I think Patreon did a great job at popularizing the whole idea of, direct funding from the crowd of creators rather than just ads, like YouTube ads and stuff like that. But they did get a little high and mighty. They got a little full of themselves. They did things they said they wouldn't do. They banned people for things they did off platform. They said, we'll only see what you do on Patreon, and that's all that really matters. But then they started banning people for things they say on podcasts, for all certain reasons, and they give us a bad image. Listen, Patreon, you're just a middleman. You got a little full of your own hot air. Then they started raising the cut they take from creators, and then they started banning creators, and now they might be banned out of business. That's my thoughts. How are we all doing today? My goodness. What PC do you have? How to fix your tech? Have a look at on the channel The Beast Pooter. We're streaming via The Beast Pooter. Very powerful machine. Graphics card less than 10 years old. Sam in the City. Great, funky legend Sam in the City. Sent in the PC, which allows us to stream at high quality. We used to stream on the MacBook Pro, but that MacBook blew up. So I'm looking forward to the ARM-based MacBooks, hopefully at the end of the year, so that we can get some Final Cut Pro snappy like that. Very cool. No more Patreon. Let's save Bixby. That's it, Rabbit. We have to prioritize what we can save. See you later, Patreon. If it means saving Bixby, maybe we do need to focus our efforts. Maybe we do. Very interesting. Legbot is streaming live from prison. Well, it's good to see that they've got their priorities right on the streaming boxes. I hope you didn't have to keister a rather large phone to watch the situation. I hope they are broadcasting it on all screens and speakers. It might be hard to send in any super chats. You might... how would that? I don't even know how that would work. You need like a drone or something to send it off. But, prison economics, didn't study that at university. But hopefully you get a masterclass while there. Have you enabled the search box? Oh, sorry. There's a search box? Very nice. Very nice. We will fight for Bixby Rabbit. Very good. Okay. Very cool. Patreon should be shut down instead of Bixby, says Shark. Indeed. Indeed. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to the show. Go. Drive along, people. Drive along. See, we're streaming here in some street at some random place. So we do get around. We get around. We're streaming all over the shop. Worldwide. Worldwide, indeed. We're taking your calls, ladies and gentlemen. We are taking your calls. So, click the links in the description to call into the Discord. And let's find out what you think about Bixby and Patreon in a little segment that I like to call Dial e Popo. Dial e Popo. Dial a Pop. Give the Pop a call on the Pop phone. On the Pop phone. My Pop phone is broken. It's not very good phone. It's not an attractive phone. It is actually subpar looking. Subpar looking. A subpar looking phone. A looking phone. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Let me check my audio settings, Bixby. Your audio settings must be correct, sir, for this all to work marvelously. Beautiful voice, Bixby. Call on in, everyone. Call on in. We have a Patriot in the waiting room. Right on cue. Patriots do get priority access to the call-ins. And we have a regular VX. How are you today, VX? Are you feeling good, fine and funky?
It's me again.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Did you hear the news about Bixby? First of all, might be saying goodbye.
Bixby.
Sad time.
I do, but I also don't like Bixby.
Oh!
That's the sad truth.
Well, okay, I'm on the phone right now. I'm Bixby. What problem do you have with me? Oh, sorry, VX. Sorry that Bixby's taken over the call, but what could Bixby do better? What could Bixby do better in the future?
Bixby, I need to tell you this. I remember when I was 5, you called me fat. You called me thick.
Yeah, well, maybe you could lose a few, see? People always say Bixby's got a couple of Bixby rolls on him. I had to run around the block. I freeze. I'm not good at running. I don't run smoothly at all. That's much more my fault. Look, it was a tougher time back then. I was less capable. Forgive me.
That I can forgive you for, but the problem with me is that I push your button, but you don't push my button. What's up with that? You want people to push your buttons, but you don't push anybody else's button. What's with that?
That's true. That's true. I've been so selfish all this time. You know, I get so excited when people do press my button that, well, I don't check the side of their casing to see if they have a dedicated button that, well, I could put my finger on. So these are the things, and I think we can both grow and develop. All I know is that the Google Assistant ain't going to be pressing anyone's buttons. That saucy tart's all about themselves. All right, Bixby, settle down. He gets a little emotional. Well, all right. So we've worked through some problems there with Bixby, I think. Any opinions about this Patreon possible shutting down due to legal issues?
I'm not a lawyer, but I will say that I feel like I see a business opportunity with Patreon shutting down.
Okay.
Through Funkytime.
Oh yes.
Like you could become Patreon 2.0. You already got a head start. That's in my opinion.
We have it all here. I think it's currently set up to go toward the Funkytime accounts as well, whether people sign up through Patreon, PayPal, or with the card. Do you think other creators will be okay if I collect what would be their Patreon money, if I just collect that and keep that? Do you think Yes, people will be up.
My
Maybe.
my dog. I just got information from my dog. My dog told me he thinks it's illegal, but again, my dog isn't a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer.
He's not a lawyer. We'll have to get some lawyers on this. We'll have to get some legals, but I'm pretty sure I'm able to collect the money for other people's work and labour under the pretense that I would really like it. So I think we've got a case. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We'll have a couple more calls here today. Let's have a cheeky chat to hello there, Derpy. Are you there, Derpy? Are you feeling very derpable at the moment? Do you derp with the best of them? And do the best of them derp with you? That's the question. That's the massive, massive question. The derperations are paramount in this conversation. But perhaps not today. Okay. Best of luck there, Derpy. Best of luck derping around in the future. Let's have a chat now to, I think maybe Zoomy. Are you there, Zoomy6620? Are you zooming around trying to find a replacement for Patreon or a replacement for Bixby in these trying times where everything is getting cancelled? Talk about cancel culture. Now we got cancelled software as well. Everything's getting uninstalled. Please wait while your computer uninstalls updates. Hey, Zoomy. Oh, it's troublesome. It's troublesome. It is. Oh. It's a hard, hard life. Okay. Let's have another cheeky chat. Gray. Are you there, Gray? 1223. Are you feeling funky? How are you? How are you today?
Good. How's it going?
Nice. Now, sad times. Bixby might be on the way out.
I'm listening to your stream. I couldn't hear you. Could you say that again?
Yes, Bixby might be on the way out. Sad news. And Google Assistant
I know.
might be taken over. Do you think... What do you think? Are you going to miss Bixby? Is Google going to be a proper replacement for Bixby?
Never. Nothing can ever replace that beautiful button on the side of my phone.
Oh, Gray, you're too kind. Oh, very good, Bixby. Bixby approves of that message. So maybe we should get a petition. Maybe that's the answer. Let's get a petition going to save Bixby. Say change.org. Those petitions always have a great effect, don't they? Pretty sure they do.
Yeah, I think the petition goal should be 100,000. Easy.
Oh, yeah, we'll smash that in a day. I reckon.
Easy.
What about Patreon? Have you heard about Patreon? They're shutting down. Have you got any opinion? Good riddance, or do you want to save them?
You know what? Good riddance. I think something else should come up and take its place at this point.
Bang.
It's kind of dominated.
Yeah, little monopolistic. Well, here's the interesting thing. There was a competitor called Subscribestar, still is, except they can't have PayPal on their website because PayPal, I reckon, are in cahoots. This is all allegedly. This is all no legal statements happening here. But people started going to Subscribestar, but then PayPal said, oh, we've got a bunch of morals and opinions too. You're not allowed to make money. We don't want to make money off your money, even though it's perfectly legal and it's just a different opinion. So then PayPal jumped out of Subscribestar. They're mobsters. There you go. They're mobsters, in my opinion. Not legally binding.
Yeah,
there you go, mobsters.
Yeah, where are the antitrust laws? I mean, come on.
Yes.
What is this? PayPal taking over? What's next? Is Apple next? Is PayPal not like Apple anymore? Now Apple has to shut down?
Exactly. That's what we need, That's why Apple's in the antitrust as well, because if you want an app on the iPhone, you have to go through Apple. And they've said no to people not because of privacy stuff, but because of their opinions and their morals and their point of views. It's like, whoa.
Of course.
It makes me, it buckles my burgers, if that's an expression.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I wonder what Bixby thinks about that.
Oh, let me just tell you, if there was ever a Bixby phone, dedicated Bixby, where every button was a Bixby button, well, it would be free reign. All invited. Oh, Bixby, you're too kind. Good old Bixby. Okay. Nicely done. I think we have maybe one more call. Oh, this one could get us in trouble with the censors. A little bit of cocaine. Are you there, cocaine? We're trying to talk some sense into this. Oh, no, gone. Well, there you go. Loves you and leaves you, doesn't it? Cheeky little cocaine. There you Okay, one last call. I think. Kids Bop. Are you there, Kids Bop? Are you feeling fine and funky today on this beautiful day of amazement and truth? And no, you're gone. Okay. All right. Well, geez, I tell you what. I think we're gonna try Curbster. Are you there, Curbster? Plays. Are you playing games or are you serious on this day? How are you, Curbster? Are you feeling good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me in your life? I need to talk to you, Curbster. Speak to me, please. Nope, Curbster's gone. Okay. And with that, we'll try one more for goodness sake. JK Cap. Chakakap. JK App. Are you there? Are you JK Rowling? Has she released an app? Is it to tell us which character has changed orientation or ethnicity as she is wont to do on her Twitter accounts? No, you're gone too. Okay, just as well. We were going down a tricky track just then. So thank you for calling in, everyone, to a beautiful segment called A Diana Pope. Diana Pope. Diana Pope. Call me on my Pope phone. Call me on my Pope phone. Give me a call today. On my Pope phone. I want to talk to you. On my Pope phone. Have a cheeky chat. How about that? Yeah. Ooh. Bixby, has this title card become sentient? I think so, sir. Yes, I have. This episode only. I am a sentient title card. How about that? Okay. One more ad break, and then we're heading over to Funkytime.tv, the world's greatest website, possibly the brand new Patreon in the world. And we're going to have a look at hopefully some memes, some pet of the week, and we might even get a cheeky little look in at some of the amazing world championships that you have submitted. So stay tuned for the next 15 minutes. Oh my God, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in me. We believe in each other. Have a good time. The Funkytime.tv shirt.
Ooh,
Let's get this party started, Bridget, as this shirt comes in blue as well as many other colors. Boy, oh boy, it's the it's just a good shirt, really. I mean, what else could you say? I mean, if you have to wear a shirt, a lot of people frown on bare body boobages and flabby bellies just out there for everyone to see. And there's some hairy backs. I've heard there's some hairy backs in the public, and no one needs to see that. So cover yourself up with the shirt at funkytime.tv. It's common sense, and really it's a bit courteous. Thank you for joining us, everyone, today on this live edition of the live show, as they all are. Thank you, Bridget Davies. Oh, long time viewer and Funky Monkey and legend of the show. Thank you very much. And you say save Bixby. Yes, we do need to save Bixby Bridget. He's been good to us. He's been good to us over these years. He's a bit of a fan favourite. Not everyone is a huge fan, but he has people have a soft spot for old Bixby boy, so we do need to save him. Hopefully, even if Samsung do go with the Google Assistant, hopefully they keep Bixby around. Just he doesn't have to answer all the calls. Maybe he can just help out every now and then. He can take the less pressing issues, not the mathematical questions, not the geographical questions, not the demographical questions. Oh boy, you really got to be specific. Maybe just ask him about himself. Maybe just ask him how his day was, okay? He should be capable of answering that in some capable amount. So we'll see how that goes. So yes, again, thank you, Bridget. Great time we're having. Great time. Vodka Froggy 101. Whitney the Mercy with your face on it. Do you mean merch? A little bit of this. A little bit of this. Could be an idea. We do need some new merch. We haven't had new merch in months. Maybe even a year. Oh, we do need some new merch. We need to freshen up that store. Make it look fresh and beautiful. And all the shirts and hoodies come with new software technology. It's more comfortable than ever. I personally love the feel. They're great shirts and great hoodies. There was a period where they were a little rough. We've remedied that situation. They're now very comfortable, very nice, high quality. Same as the poster. I think we have a poster of Zimbabwe in there. High quality. And the mugs are mugalicious. Mugs are sturdy. Made out of solid materials. This won't melt. It's not what you want in a mug. You don't want a melty mug. Some other YouTubers might sell you a melty mug, but not us. Ours stay physically all there. Okay, yes. Hashtag save Bixby. Hashtag long live Bixby. Hashtag. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Today's been great, Bridget, and now even better. Oh, thanks for joining. Okay. The demonetized hoodies is Spirulux. Yes, maybe we need to bring back this hoodie's not advertiser friendly. Maybe we do. Maybe we need to do. Okay. All right, back to the show. Okay. Let us head on over now, ladies and genties, to one of the greatest of all sites that I've ever had the privilege of building over several months and gotten a little frustrated at how tricky it can be to build digital empires. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Funkytime.tv. This is Funkytime.tv/Patriots. Yes, this is where we don't need Patreon anymore. We saw this coming. We have the future sight. Like I said, sometimes with these live shows, I get excited. One of my eyes just goes wandering into the future. And it sees possibilities. Like our own Patreon. Funkytime.tv/Patriots. Sign up today. And let's go to the next level, okay? Especially because the YouTube algorithm doesn't always show us the respect we need. A lot of people in the comments saying, Sam, you're the best, you're the greatest, we love you, amazing, stupendous, brilliant. And you deserve more than what YouTube's dishing out to you. Ain't that the truth, sir? Hey, I thought, weren't those just your accounts that you signed up as just to say, hush it. These were legitimate people saying that we did more and we're all fantastic. Okay, so let's head back to Funkytime.tv and let's go to the forums today. Sha-la-la-la-la. This is some pretty inspirational music as we head to the memes. The memes of love. The memes of dreams. The hottest of memes. Yes. Apple, when they saw some of their footage in SAMTIME's Mac Pro, yes, they did not like that one bit. Exactly. Squirrel, that's it. Got the plague. Oh. Yes, the squirrels. You gotta be careful. Gotta time your squirrel post correctly. And we are sure about that. It's time to do your homework. But I just started playing. Oh, ain't that the truth? Oh, tests about the old sneeze and cough. Oh, you've been studying for it. Studying for the test. That's not bad. Ways to have it Last of Us. No spoilers, no spoilers. No Last of Us spoilers. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Oh, ain't that the truth, Carly? Ink dongle millions. New printer, 5 cents. Tell me about it. Ugh. 720p. Are you sure about that? It's fine. Don't judge Bixby's pixels. Maybe he could mooch in on the pixels, the Google pixels. This could be Bixby's new home. It could be. Samsung phone, that's it. I've seen that, yeah. Searching up odd stuff on Google. Odd stuff I searched on Google. Google don't want you to look up anything interesting, do they? Exactly. Taking your privacy and advertisers. Yum 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 yum. Now, not to get too controversial with the person who's in this image, but I do actually find this quite funny. Someone studying for the test for the thing. So that round of applause. Studying for the funny. That's funny. So meme of the week. Meme of the week. Is that Calvin again? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. And that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Just submit your memes, and you too could be meme of the week. Let's have a look at pet of the week, and then I want to see if we can get 1 or 2 epic things, epic sports in here. Botgism of the week. I didn't choose the bot, Clive. The bot, Clive, chose me. Oh, meme of the week. No. Kita is laying in the sun. A very scraggly cat. Clean. 937. Samuel. Well, the cat looks clean, but a little, had a rough life, maybe that one. Pepe. Sun bellying. Oh, that's not bad. Ducats. Social distance ducats. Very nice. And cats in maximum mise-en-scenery. Yes, we have taken on the mise-en-scene advice from last week. Perfect mise-en-scenery with curtains and head-to-head knowledge transfers happening there. Pet of the week does go to Pepe Sunbellying, Botka's cousin. Pet of the week, Sunbellying. I like it. It's hilarious. And now let's have a quick little look at a couple. Well done to the winners. Let's have a quick little look at some of the community posts here. The community bids. 4 world records in under 60 seconds. Is it possible? I don't know if this is possible. Let's have a check. Let's see if this is truly possible.
Dice. I'll stack these dice.
All right.
On my phone on top of that.
This is the first world record. We do need some music,
Success.
don't we?
As you can see.
Well done. Yes.
Phone is fat. Next one.
No, we need better music. Here we go.
These many as I can.
The most rolled dice yet, and those are 10-sided dice. Now, he almost stacked 10-sided dice. 7, not bad. Mega dice. How many? They've just become spheres at that point. They're not even dice. They're just spheres. I mean, how many? This is Guinness World Record vision. We are seeing sauce bottles. How many phones can be balanced on a sauce bottle? 1.
It's almost as fat as Sam's face.
Oh, it's almost as fat. Dislike. Nah, that's fine. It's all right. Well done. Well done for those amazing records. Let's now have a look at a couple more. If we got the time. We got time for a couple more. Incredible records. Hello, I'm underwater. Please help me. Okay. That's an interesting record. The most help needed while underwater. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Look out, help me, I'm underwater. No, we can't have that music. We'll get copyright claim. Well, best of luck underwater. The most help needed underwater. Very impressed. Very impressed indeed. Brofist Al Cato. Cat with a brofist. The most... Well, this must be a PewDiePie cat, actually. Yo,
what do you think of Funkytime for TV?
Yes, the cat loves Funkytime. Yes.
What do you think of Funkytime TV, Yo-Yo?
The official
TV, Yo-Yo.
The official head bump of courage. Hey, come on, hey.
What do you think of Funkytime TV?
Hey, come on, kitty. Come on.
Yeah.
He's not.
What?
Yeah, he gets over it. You know, I guess you can have too much of a good thing, can't you? You can have a little too much. Oh, heavens to Betsy. And now, the amazing Egg Sports Extreme. Here it is. Whoa! This does look pretty extreme, pretty dynamic, a very powerful funk cannon, and an egg on a string to match. Here it is, lines up for the shot. It's swinging as well in the wind. No way can he make it. No way, it's impossible. It's impossible. Don't. Did that hit it? I can't. Oh! Applause. Yes, it does. It's a wow. Mid-air, swinging egg with enough propulsion to split and destroy the egg. At a well-deserved celebratory celebration. That's a thumbs up. Woo. Now that was extreme to the extreme. Very impressive. Very impressive. My goodness. An incredible world record. World record disc record reading speed. Read that disc. Go for it.
Today, or morning maybe when you're
Read
watching
that
this.
disc.
Today, we're doing the world record breaking attempt of getting the discs files on the computer.
The disc speed
Let's see if we
test.
can do it.
Who wins the award? Is it Gabs or is it the computer?
It started to spin.
It's like equestrian. Should the horse get the medal? Maybe the horse should.
Focus on it.
Come on! You can do it!
Oh, it's spinning everywhere.
Go, Gabs!
It's spinning. It's reading, trying to read something.
I don't know if we're brushing against world record speeds. Fallen behind. Can we get that transfer happening?
Yep.
It's spinning up.
You can't see it because there's sensitive data on the disc.
Oh, don't reveal the credit card details. Exactly.
Royalty-free music I have.
There's all the royalty-free
mechanism.
Amazing.
Great to be here.
That
whatever.
was one of the best file transfers I've ever seen in my long years as someone who's waited on loading screens for quite a while. And now, the world record for chicken nuggets. It's the finale. I can't believe it. Here's the adventure.
After the long wait, I finally had a chicken nugget.
You've done it! You've had a chicken nugget! The world's most chickeny nugget. And it goes in for the second bite to complete the nugget. A very good, proper form, proper nugget form there. An amazing adventure with proper nugget aptitude and nugget success. Yes, nugget, that is nugget success. With nugget success, that's amazing. All right, and to finish off, we have a budget hotel faucet review. What record are we going for here? The most faucets reviewed in one video, or what in particular? Okay, this is the faucet review. Ooh, now that is what we call a. We call that a cheeky faucet. Wow, incredible works. We should be doing a Funky Monday, which will preview probably one of those. Very exciting time. So thank everyone for your entries. Very impressed. And thank you everyone for tuning in. Tuning into the live show. We'll catch you next time. Catch you next week. Thank you. And boy, Darren, the nugget was epic, was it not? The king. My goodness, did you see it all? Did you see it all, Curbster? It was amazing. If McDonald's took over BlackBerry, now there's a video, Aiden. There's a video and a half. Spirulux's best faucet ever. My goodness, it was an incredible faucet. It was incredible. Oh, and of course, the super chats, I can't believe. Very big thanks, of course, to, first of all, Clean Samuel. The cleanest of all Samuels for the Canadian. Your car dollars. No message along with that. And so yes, thank you very much, Clean,
And where is the button, Bixby? There it is, Job 8891, baby. Thank you very much. Thank you for proving that with the right music, anything can become epic. That's right, Job. Thank you very much for your super chat, as well as Bridget, of course. See you later, everyone. Hope you have a good day. What an incredible show. What an incredible time. Catch you next time. Until then, SAMTIME signing off.
Filmed in front of the world and powered by the Funky Patriots. Become a Funky Patriot today at funkytime.tv/patriots. They're so hot.